Hi, and welcome to Fun on the Homestead. My name is Karen. Today we're going to be talking about My Health Matters, which is your healthcare logbook book for being organized around all of your doctor appointments. If you've already printed this information out, you are ready to go. These are all just recommendations that I am just suggesting because they've worked for me very well, and I began my first part of my illness in 2015 and have fabulous relationships with my doctors around that. So the first thing you want to do is obtain a 3-ring binder. If it has a clear plastic front, you'll be able to tuck page 1 right on into there so that you'll be able to find your book easily. When you open it up, I love sheet protectors. They help keep all of these pages from ripping. Is your Durable Power of Attorney Advanced Care Directive. Your doctor may very well have information for you about that, but we did include a link as well that you could look into so that if and when something should happen to you and you're unable to make decisions regarding your medical care on your own behalf, someone you've appointed will fulfill your wishes with regard to that. So that is extremely important, and you provide that to your doctors once you have that. The next set of information is your personal information, including allergies, diagnoses, surgeries, medications, physician information, and family history. You want to fill this out as comprehensively as possible. This is all very important information that every single new doctor you see is going to want to know about. They're going to ask you the same information over and over again. The addresses, phone numbers, and fax numbers of specialty physicians you see, what medications that you take, the dosage, when and why, as well as it's very helpful if you have your family history. So if you have certain siblings or your parents or grandparents or aunts or uncles who've had certain issues or illnesses with themselves, they may very well genetically correlate with you. Healthcare visits log is really great for you to keep track of which doctors you saw and when. So that if your primary care physician is asking you the last time you saw your neurologist because they want to be certain they're up to date with all of information from that particular doctor, you can easily look at this piece of paper without fumbling through your phone trying to find the doctor. Lab and imaging results. I, in this one, recommend an additional sheet protector so that if you have CT scans and MRIs, that you can put the disc right in here. Those are provided to you usually free of charge if you're the one requesting it on your own behalf from the provider, from the location where you had the procedure done. And then also include behind that any reports, any blood work results, all of that information. Visit summaries are the pieces of paper that you receive from the doctor when you leave the office. Follow-up questions for the doctor. You could put these on loose leaf sheets of paper, so if you have questions for your neurologist the next time you see him and it's not an urgent matter, you can have that written down. I like to just have, this is a composition notebook that I include, that I can write notes down, and I write down every single time I have a doctor's appointment and what my questions I have that are coming up, and I check them off to be certain I've asked them. And then there's also a folder that I recommend that has pockets. I have to have my blood drawn once a month, so I know there's always a lab requisition sitting in here somewhere, and I don't have to go finding it or hunting it down because I've taken this folder with me to every doctor's appointment. When they hand that to me, I tuck it in the back folder, and I'm all set to go to the lab. So I can't recommend highly enough that organization is the way to go when it comes to doctors. If you have a life-threatening illness or you're just dealing with a new issue that's now chronic, building a relationship with your doctors is what is extremely important. So consider organization first and foremost, and that will help build your relationships. And if you have any questions whatsoever, you can reach on out to us at funonthehomestead.com.